Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back. It is Sky Factory 2 time again, here with Snoresby, episode number 4. I'm glad you guys are here to join me. Last episode, we got to making ourselves our crucible and getting our first bucket of lava, which is cooked up nicely, but it is now time to get ourselves our first cobble gen. And we're going to make a few of these throughout the series, but this is going to be our initial one, and it's going to be really important so that we can expand our base nice and quickly here with the whole heap of cobble. So, you can see I crafted myself a whole heap of crafting stations, and they're in the slab format, and this is for a good reason. These things don't burn. You can probably notice that the majority of the base is made out of wood, and if you put lava on wood, like normal vanilla Minecraft, it's going to burn, so got to keep that in mind when you're building this thing. You can see I put down myself 2 normal crafting stations a little bit before there. And this is going to represent the bottom layer of the lava and water blocks, which is going to be in our generator. We're making the classic 2-story design. I'm sure you guys have got your own preferred cobblestone generator designs out there, but this is one I went with because it's the one I sort of know the best. But you guys can use any one you want. So you can see I've made myself 2 layers here of the slabs. I went to place down the bucket of water, but it wouldn't actually click against the inventory of the crafting station there, so I had to put a normal piece down first before I could click it. So yeah, that's the reason for that. You just want to make sure if you guys go ahead and do that, you're going to replace it as soon as possible with the crafting station itself. Otherwise it's going to burn and that's not going to be good. So yeah, now we've got our bucket of water down. You're going to want to put the bucket of water down first if you're using the clay bucket, because once you put your lava block down, the actual bucket is destroyed if it's not iron. So keep that in mind when you're going ahead and building this. So I'm going to jump down underneath the platform here with a few spare crafting stations. You can see I emptied my inventory just in case, but we're going to put that down a little lower, so when we're standing on that, we're actually a little bit underneath the block we're mining, and it's a little bit better chance of actually catching the thing once it breaks. So let's break this crafting grid here, and we should get our first bit of lava. Awesome. So that is pretty rad. So you can see here now that we're standing a little bit lower. I think with the hammers from Ex Nihilo, the broken blocks actually come to you, which is awesome, but that's not the case with cobblestone. So we're going to get ourselves now from this gravel a few pieces of flint, so that we can go ahead and make our first pickaxe for the base, which is going to be awesome. So I'm going to craft myself a whole heap of stencils here. You're going to need the pickaxe head, the tool bonding, and the tool rod pattern that we used last episode. No, 2 episodes ago now. So the pickaxe head we're going to use with flint, but we're just going to use wood for the other pieces, so you can use sticks for that, for the wooden binding and the handle as well. So I'm going to go ahead and chuck this in the tool station, and we got our first flint fix. Wow. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. So this is all well and good, but we want to make this a little bit more automatic, and at this stage of the game I was ready enough to make this automatic. So we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a few things sifted up, but first we should probably check off a few of these achievements, because there are quite a number in here, and I haven't really been paying too much attention because I keep forgetting that this thing exists. But it is a good guide for you guys out there if you are new to Sky Factory and you want to have a bit of a step-by-step guide on what to do and at what stages. Probably follow the achievement book. It's going to help you out tremendously. So you can see here I am laying down a whole heap of gravel, and I'm going to vein mine the lot with a hammer from Ex Nihilo, because that's just such a quick way of turning gravel into sand. Rather than doing it one by one, that can get pretty boring pretty quickly. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead and start making our transfer node, and to do that we need a bit of glass and redstone to get these transfer pipes, as you see on screen. And if you're lucky like me, you would have got an ender pearl from your mob farm already, so you can get 4 transfer nodes from the first crafting recipe rather than the single transfer node if you use the redstone block. So to be a little bit more efficient with your early ores, you want to get your cracked ore, put them in a 2x2 grid like you see here, and get the block form of that, and then hammer that down into the next layer, which should give you sand, and then do that again and get dust. I'm sure that didn't make much sense, but just follow what you saw on screen and it will be right. We needed to get a fair bit of iron here for the world interaction upgrade, which actually allows us to mine the cobblestone and get automatic cobble gen from that. So now that we've got the world interaction upgrade, let's go ahead and place this thing onto the cobblestone generator. All this needs to work is a piece of lava and water beside it. Chuck your transfer node, the world interaction upgrade in the transfer node, and cobblestone's gonna go in the barrel. Now you got to be careful here on this setup. Actually, cobblestone was going into those crafting stations, but that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I can't wait for next episodes. They're going to rapidly expand the base. If you've enjoyed and you want to keep up to date with this series, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you don't miss any future episodes. So that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Mr. Snoresby. I will catch you all in the next one.